Hey, what is going on, guys? Ninja Wolf here, and today I am bringing back Storytime. If you don't know what Storytime is, it was a series I used to do on my channel for a long time, and then for some reason I quit it. It was a series I really liked talking about because it was me going over my life, and I ended up ending it for some odd reason. But yeah, I'm here bringing it back. I'm going to try bringing it back more often because it seems like you guys really do enjoy this, and it's something I really like to do. So yeah. If you do like this video, please leave a like and subscribe if you're new. And with that being said, let's get into the video. Alright, so this happened around when I was 10 or 11 years old. And I was in middle school at this time. This didn't happen in the school itself, though. It happened on the bus. So, when me and my friends, we kind of sat in the back of the bus, and because we were like the shy, nerdy group of this kind of bunch. And in the front, you had the people who were a little bit more outgoing, and they kind of talked to the bus driver a little bit more. But they were in the middle because boys and girls had to be separated. Boys on the left, or I think girls on the left, boys on the right. And yeah, as it kept going, you kind of get the picture of how that bus was kind of set up. So the bus driver, we're going to refer to her as Barbie. You're going to figure out why. So Barbie was a bus driver who was really skinny, really didn't have any leverage, if you guys know what I mean, on either side. So I remember she had blonde hair in the beginning of the year, and she had brunette hair towards the end. She dyed it. I remember she had hazel eyes and freckles on her face. She had braces towards the beginning and lost it towards the end, and for some reason that really got me into braces. I don't know why. It's probably because she was like one of my first crushes, because you know, your first crush is going to be an older lady, right? No? Just me? But yeah, so basically Barbie was that bus driver that every single guy kind of hit on. Like, when I say every single guy, I don't mean every single guy on the bus, like, not even the entire school, but you know every guy wanted to do something to her, if you know what I mean. So, basically, she was always flirted with on our bus from the guys who were a little bit more outgoing. They would be like, hey, you're looking good today, and she wouldn't, like, go on them about it, like, she wouldn't deny it for some reason. She wouldn't, like, go after them. She played along with it. This was kind of awkward at a time, because you gotta realize this woman was probably like in her mid-20s, maybe early 20s, and she was kind of being hit on by these 13, 14, maybe younger people. She was getting hit on by these children, and she was kind of liking it, which made you kind of think to this day. But yeah, she was into it for some reason. She didn't go off on anyone until like the end of the year, yada yada yada. You got the backstory. So basically, she announced on one day that it was her birthday, and for some reason her entire bus decided to sing her happy birthday, and this is kind of where it starts getting weird. So after we sing her happy birthday, there was this guy. We're gonna refer to him as Jack because it kind of sounds like Jock, and he was basically the average jock. He kind of spoke out and say, hey, why don't you get out in your birthday suit? And you would think something like a comment like that would probably push her over the edge, because that's inappropriate especially for a middle schooler to say. But instead, she kind of like flirted back with him. Like, she didn't deny it. She's like, well, maybe one day. And she's had it with one of those smiles. Like, she maybe wanted to do it, but wasn't sure she'd do it in front of like all these kids who could probably rat her out. But it was just kind of weird, because I remember that smile. It just didn't feel right, because it felt like she probably wanted to. And I'm not gonna lie, I wanted her to. She was fucking hot. But it was kind of hard to tell, though, if she was being serious or not, because she had that smile like, yeah, maybe, but she had like that sarcastic tone at the same time, where it's like, I'm not going to do it. So it wasn't entirely the worst kind of thing she could do, but it really sounded like she may or may not have been into it. It was just weird, you know? And to kind of make it a little bit weirder, they kind of kept pushing on her. Like, come on. Remember, this is the woman's birthday. They were ruthless. They were like, come on, you're fucking hot. She didn't say that, but They kind of said things like that, basically. And the more they kind of said it, the more she was seemed like she was thinking about it. The more she was like, maybe I should, because I can get money from these kids, or something like that. She didn't deny it, but she did not deny it at the same time, you know. So at the end of the day, nobody got in trouble. Nobody got in like completely out of it, but they kind of kept going until the end of the year. And at the end of the year, she did come out and say, "You guys are disgusting, and you guys are like." She kind of went off on us, and I'm like, I didn't do anything. I just kind of stared at the back of your head and imagined you smelled like cherries. Yeah, I was a weird kid. But yeah, like I said, she didn't really go off on anyone, and they kind of pressured onto it towards the end of the year also. I'm not sure, I'm actually pretty sure she didn't do anything, but yeah, it was just kind of odd that she didn't do anything until the end of the year, or even rat anyone out, because by the end of the year, she still hasn't ratted anyone out. She just kind of went off on anyone because she was leaving the job and all that kind of jazz, but it just felt odd, you know, because she's an adult. You would think she would stop us, but no. She let a bunch of middle schoolers flirt with her the entire year, tell her to get naked, and she didn't do anything until the end. And at that time, she even initiate or talked to like some of the students who didn't do anything when they got off the bus at the last day of school. They're like, you know, I didn't mean you. You've been a good kid. I'm sorry that you had to hear that, but you saw what those guys were doing to me. She kind of said that to like all the students who didn't say anything or do anything wrong. She just kind of said that to get all the people off her, or kind of teach them a lesson, like you shouldn't talk like that to girls. And yeah, if that's anything to get away from this video, don't talk to girls like they need to do what you say. Like, yeah, you can mess around and flirt, but make sure they're okay with it. And for one, don't do it with your bus driver unless you know they're gonna tap that. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I'm sorry if there seemed to be like a lot of cuts. I'm trying something new for this series, because usually I would do everything in one take, but instead I am stopping to take, redoing, or pushing off the take and kind of skipping it to portions, like this is part A, part B, and all that kind of jazz. But yeah, I don't know how this will go out or how you guys will like it or not, but I hope you guys do enjoy it. And if you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe. I know I said this in the beginning of the video, but if I say it more than once, then maybe you guys will. If you want to say something, put it in the comment section below. I'd like to hear your guys' stories about something similar to this, or anything that's kind of irrelevant, I guess. I just want to hear what you guys had to say. And with that all being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. Also, one final thing. There will be new series coming out to this channel. I'm going to start doing new stuff, and I'm gonna try continuing the old stuff. I'm trying to do daily uploads, but you guys are saying that's kind of being fidgety, but I'm gonna attempt to do it. Bi-daily uploads was a little bit easier, but I really want to do daily so I can get some of these series out and going instead of doing like one series then no series, you know. So yeah, bye.